songs. YouTube Music is your personal guide to the world of music. New songs built to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Sign up for YouTube Music and upgrade to Premium for 1 month free. Sign up for YouTube Songs and upgrade to Premium for 1 month free.
Hey everybody, it's Demi Lovato. Join me on this week's episode of Release. Hey everybody, it's Watch Demi now, Lovato. Only on YouTube. This week's episode of Release. Hey everybody, it's Watch Demi now, Lovato. Only on YouTube. This week's episode of Release. Hey everybody, it's Watch now, only on YouTube. This week's episode of Release. Watch now.
Okay, I think I've got it fixed.
Looks like someone's in dire need of coffee.
Hell yeah!
Here you are.
Thanks. This gonna hit the spot. You know, you're not like those other suits, Miss McPherson. You okay in my book.
What do we have? The usual?
Yeah, the same old shit. Anonymous phone call, no witnesses, and another dead girl. This one more banged up than the others. When I got here, I figured it was your perp's work, so I didn't bother reporting it to everyone. I just called Miller.
Besides you, who got here first?
Miller did about 10 minutes ago. Claire followed a few minutes later.
Where's the crime scene?
The crime scene is through the entrance, up the stairs and to your right. Miller be the chicken shit leaning up against the fridge. Miss McPherson, be careful in there. I need a tetanus shot just looking at this place.
So, are you the human popsicle yet?
Can you believe this fucking weather? I mean, shit! It was 60 yesterday. And can you believe all this goddamn snow, too? Look at this shit! You know how hard it was getting here?
Jittery jawline.
Miller got here first, huh? Did he do it again?
Yeah, he did. Oh, Claire is pissed as hell, too. She threw him out into the hallway.
Well, okay. I guess I'll head up and see how Miller's doing.
Okay, Agent McPherson. You watch yourself in there.
I guess. Coming.
Wow, you remind me of when I was at the academy. One day I decided to run the obstacle course after lunch. I lost everything, even my breakfast. It was a gruesome mash of pizza and French toast.
If you're trying to help me, it's not
Hey
working.
John, how's it going?
Here you are. It might make things pass more smoothly. Then again, maybe not.
Ew.
Miller, you're going to have to stop trying. You and dead bodies don't mix. I suggest you wait for us next time. We can't risk any more donut-contaminated crime scenes.
Yes, I will, Agent McPherson.
Oh, by the way, stop with the Agent McPherson, please. Just plain Victoria is fine, all right?
Will do, Victoria.
So what can you tell me?
It's our guy's work, all right. The victim's in an old bathtub. She's stuck in ice. I couldn't see much. Thank God.
It's no problem, TJ.
So where's Claire?
Old Indian saying, follow stench,
Not too bad.
find little pale-faced fat
Again,
woman.
folks, still game. It was
Christ,
released
Miller.
on
I'm really not in the mood.
PC and Xbox.
Sorry.
Way back.
She's in the bathroom. Follow the hallway to the end, and it's the door to your left. She's working near the body. I think she needs you to take a look at the rest of the apartment.
Like a murder
Here,
mystery kind of
take the
detective
camera.
thing.
Claire doesn't want me around, so you're gonna have to take pictures too.
No, that's an old-fashioned camera.
Wonderful. Just out of morbid curiosity, where did the Martians land this time?
I hurled in the toilet. Can we change the subject?
Geez, that would bring you to 2-0. Claire must be very happy right now.
Actually, no, she isn't. I think she wants to kill me. She threatened to tie me to your 4x4 and drag me
Camera
through
one.
the streets.
Take it easy. See you in a bit.
Camera 1. Okay, voice command's not working. Camera 1. So we've got the worst microphone on the planet.
Lucy, you have some splaining to do.
Behind door number 1. Okay, door number 2.
Your personal guide to the world of hip-hop.
Creepy.
Style of YouTube.
Nice Christmas decorations. Hello, Clarice. So, what's all the fuss about?
Let's see. I have an idiot who throws up at a crime scene. I'm understaffed because I'm the only one crazy enough to work during the holidays. I'm freezing my butt off. The body is stuck in ice. And
Tuesday.
what else?
This might actually help. Coffee?
Yes, please.
And the list
It's
again,
no
I'll
wonder
be
you were my
full
best
of fucking
student.
idiots.
What can I do to help?
Have a look around and gather any evidence that you can find. I've wasted enough time getting this body ready for the meat wagon. You know how they can get pissy. Anyway, I thought I saw some blood stains as I came in. You can start by collecting some of that and then look around for more. Remember, always take a picture before you collect something. To help you out, grab the forensic tools from my briefcase in what's left of the kitchen. Once you've collected the evidence, come and help me out in here.
You do know I'm a field agent, right? I think this is a little out of my league.
Vic McPherson is out of her league? This is a first. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I think I need a vacation.
Sweetie, you can't always catch them on the first 3 victims.
I know, I know. Hey, maybe you should take it easy with Miller.
Take it easy? This is the second time I have to go through his vomit to see if there's any evidence hidden in the pile. Take it easy? No, I don't think so. Thanks for helping out.
My pleasure, Clarice.
Oh, stop that.
That's up. UV filter. Reagent. Tweezers. Camera film.
Maybe I should start looking for clues.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Bingo! We've got hair and fiber samples. I can't use my hands to collect these. I need to take a picture before I take samples.
Yeah.
I can't use my hands to collect these.
No shit.
Listen to music offline. YouTube Music Premium. Start a 1 month free trial.
Yeah, 5
Not getting a sample by dipping my finger in it. I need a tool.
You are too. Wasn't the one downstairs?
I can't leave now. I still have work to do.
Up with it.
Looks like our perp cleaned up after himself.
That's not gonna work with beauty.
I need a tool before I can use this properly.
That's not creepy at all. Thank you. What does that say? Pipe.
I can't use that here.
Oh, good for you.
Looks like our perp cleaned up after himself.
Yeah, it does. Oh, idiot. Oh, hold on.
I need a tool before I can use this properly.
Oh, this bitch is... annoying. Yeah. Yes, you are.
I don't need to take another shot of this. Not getting a sample by dipping my finger in it. I need a tool.
This one.
That graffiti looks great with the black light on.
Does look.
Getting ready for your first day at a new job? Time for some pump-up music. YouTube Music is your personal guide to the world of music, with personalized playlists so you can conquer the workday. Upgrade to YouTube Music Premium. Uninterrupted music dedicated to you. Try 1 month free.
Everything looking okay around here?
I don't need to do this again. Okay, all done and neatly packed.
Great. Thanks a lot, sweetie.
So, what's next?
I need some shots of the body before we move things around and disrupt the original crime scene.
Okay. So, what can you tell me so far?
Not much right now. Probably like the other 4.
Camera 1.
Cause of death is drowning, but I'll make it official after the autopsy.
Camera 1.
She was stabbed numerous times and she was eviscerated. Nothing indicates a struggle or resistance on the part of the victim. My guess is she was unconscious during the stage of the assault.
Can you walk me through what happened here?
Not now. I'd rather do preliminary lab work first and also analyze.
Camera 2. Camera 1. Didn't get it. Why is it not working?
Analyze the evidence you picked up. I'll give you a briefing when I finish a few tests.
Camera 2.
Okay. I
Camera
think you can
1.
remove the cloth from her face now.
Camera
Aw,
1.
you spoil me.
What the hell? Camera 1. There we go. It's glitchy. Yeah, I've got 2 cameras just in case.
Oh my god, look at the tattoo work on her skin. This girl liked pain.
I have a feeling she's a pro. I don't know why. Just call it a hunch.
Which would be a first according to the killer's MO and profile. I'll run the victim's name through the database to see if we hit something. What's her name?
According to the ID in her purse, it's Cynthia Woods. Now, can you take her picture without the rag on her face?
Do you still need me here?
Not really. I just enjoy the company, but I can see you'd rather be somewhere else. Listen, I can handle things here on my own till the boys get here. Anyhow, you look tired as hell.
Oh, thanks for letting me off the hook, but seriously, if you need me, I'll stay.
It's fine, sweetie, really. You're not completely off the hook. I'll see you back at the morgue for my briefing.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. See you soon.
Easy.
Did you really threaten to tie Miller to my 4x4 and...
Yes, I did, and I will, too.
Hey, I don't doubt it.
Here we go now. See, I can get this game to work in a window, but then OBS doesn't recognize it at all.
Let's go, Miller.
Okay, where to?
The office. What?
I got
Do you like them?
Oh, sorry. Hey, anybody hurt? We're okay.
I'm okay. Mine. Yep, just kind of disappears up our ass.
Good idea. All I need now is something to pry these boards off.
I figured you would, that's why I picked up the bar I saw earlier.
It looks like I'm gonna have to do this the hard way.
Totally.
Enjoying some fresh air. For that, it's YouTube music as background play, so you can listen to music while you're focusing.
Man, that's smart.
God, Miller, are you okay? Do you think he's okay?
Yeah. He's fine.
Okay, what?
Do you think he's okay?
Yeah. He's fine.
Who, the cop? Well, I'll have them when someone hurts themselves, usually. Going up?
It's the evidence chute. I don't need to do that.
No, you wouldn't do. Keep hold of evidence in this police station.
I have a message.
Hello, Victoria. This is Todd. I heard about the 5th murder. I expect a full report on my desk tomorrow morning.
Yes, you would, wouldn't you?
Pretty much my old boss. Ooh, presents. Ooh! There ain't no way in hell I'm reading that. Please tell me they're mock-ups. Key apart? No.
Why did you take so long getting here? You're the only one with a 4x4.
Christ, I don't even want to go there. I mean, what is it with these idiots who buy 20 lottery tickets anyway? I mean, do they really have to waste everyone's time? God, they piss me off. I just wanted a pack of gum, too. Hey, last time I saw you, you were limping to your car. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just my ego. It got hurt more than me, I think.
So what are you up to?
I started the report. I figured you were too pooped to do it.
You know, Miller, you do have your moments. Anything I can do to help with the report?
Actually, yes. I need Claire's preliminary report to help me out. I'm not going down there. She might lock me up in one of the drawers and leave me there. Also, I need the pictures you took, so could you please drop the camera in the evidence chute in the hallway?
Oh, I almost forgot. Is everything okay with your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, forget about it. She knows now it's a big misunderstanding. But just don't answer my cell phone again, please.
I promise. Well, okay, see you later.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy if my other half did that.
The boss's office. It's locked, of course.
To be fair, I would be happy with an office that big. Better than the one I've got. Try doing that on the way in. You not want to open it? To the morgue. No vodka. Sounds like a boring weekend.
Agent McPherson.
Officer Tate?
Agent Ashby wants to see you. She's waiting for you at the morgue.
All right. So, how did you guys get the body down?
Me and some of the forensic guys set up a ladder where the stairs fell.
Oh, well, I hope no one got hurt.
Nope, I know what y'all mean, though. That place was as stable as lemmings near a cliff.
Ew. That's not nice. Hazard a guess at the morgue's B2. Good guess.
Getting ready for your first day at a new job? Time for some pump-up music. YouTube Music is your personal guide to the world of music, with personalized playlists.
That's weird.
so you can conquer
My
the world
access
of
code
music
doesn't
by
work.
upgrading YouTube Music Premium. Uninterrupted music dedicated to you. Try 1 month free.
B-O-D-K-A. A. Woo! Hello.
Hey, Claire, get that preliminary lab work done?
As a matter of fact, I'm not quite finished. However, I have enough to brief you on if you have the time.
For you, always.
Okay, here goes. The victim's blood revealed high levels of alcohol. Also, I found traces of Rohypnol, which is also known as the date rape drug. This explains why there was no apparent struggle throughout the assault. The assault started in the first room where she was beaten. She probably fell where you found the spot of blood. She was then carried into the next room. The killer ripped off her clothes and beat her again. She definitely was unconscious at this point. He let her bleed on the floor until he had enough blood to write the messages you found using the luminol.
Oh. Just charming.
The killer then cleaned off the messages. Obviously, he knew we would find them. He then dragged the victim by her hair along the hallway and stopped to hang up his coat. He finally brought her into the bathroom. The cause of death was drowning. He forced her head under the water until death ensued. Like the other victims, she was killed before the mutilations. She was stabbed 9 times and then eviscerated from the lower sternum to the lower abdomen.
Slash Battle of the Opera.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking these mutilations will get worse.
Camera 1.
It wasn't part of his MO for the first 3 victims. They were found beaten and drowned, not like this.
Do you think he'll change his MO in the near future?
No, I don't think so. Drowning his victims seems to be his focus. That stage in the assault is very important to him. No, the stabbing business is from something else. I have a feeling that if we knew what it was, we would catch...
Oh, is that? Seriously? Sorry, wrong button. Hang on, I'll turn the game sound down.
the son of a bitch. Also, he covered the face of the 4th victim and now this one. This strongly suggests that he knew the last 2 victims. I'll ask Miller to correlate the last 2 victims' info. How about you? Did you come up with anything interesting?
Yes, I got a partial that doesn't belong to the victim.
Very nice. Did you compare it to the partial you found from the 4th crime scene?
No, not yet, but I'll let you know if I can compare them. After all, they are only partials.
What about the stuff I found? Anything worth mentioning?
We know that our killer has black hair, if it was he that hung his coat on the nail. It might have been a junkie for all we know, but it doesn't matter. We can use the hair for DNA comparison and place him at the scene of the crime. I sent the fibers to the FBI labs to see if they can find anything unusual or unique about them.
I've been meaning to ask you. Did you call her?
Call? Oh, no, I didn't. I just don't have the courage. Can we not talk about this now?
Sure, but promise me that you will call her.
Okay, I promise.
Okay, sweetie. I'm out of here.
Don't forget my beautifully handwritten report. It's on the table.
Handwritten? Do you not have a computer? So- Let me know if that's better.
Discover new music every Friday with YouTube Music's released playlist, bringing you the latest hits and music videos from your favorite artists.
Maybe if I could stop pressing the wrong button. Mine.
Hello?
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Dad.
I just heard on the news. Another one?
Yes, another one.
Is everything okay with you?
I'm okay. I'm just really
Peachy.
tired of this case. It's going nowhere fast. I hate this passiveness. I think it's starting to get the better of me.
Well, before that actually happens, why don't you come here and rest? A little R&R won't do you any harm. You can use the jacuzzi to relax and put your thoughts in order. And it's almost Christmas. I have a little gift for you.
Oh, really? Well, I have the gift you wanted. Are you sure you want it? It seems a little ordinary.
Hey, it's what I wanted. So, are you coming to the house?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, honey. I'll see you soon.
Dad?
Yes, honey?
Thanks.
You're more than welcome. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What's in there? Oh. I've not completely forgotten what I was doing. We're gonna see Papa. That is so environmentally unfriendly.
I can't leave
turret?
now. I still have some work to do.
Seriously. Why does it look like she's got spikes coming out of her head? Ow. I'm going up.
Yes, No, well... Yes, I know, but... Yes, but... No. I thought that...
Can I not pick that report up?
Yes?
Here's Claire's report. Hey, Miller, one last thing. Can you correlate the data of the 4th victim and the 5th to see if we're overlooking something?
Sure, I'll run them through the database. Thanks for the report. Yes,
You're welcome. I guess.
No, well... Yes, I know, but...
Taking a breather?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the damn weather. Depressing as hell. I need to gather more energy before I go back out there.
You're still on patrol?
Yes.
Unfucking fortunately, yeah.
Well, hang in there.
Now that's a skill.
I'll
Breaking
try.
up a word and putting the swear word in between it.
No.
Took me years to get that right. Now can I go? Yay! Where are we going? Pats. What's with the nuclear reactor symbol? Excuse me. Bunny
Dad?
slippers.
I'm in here, sweetheart.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Are you sure about this gift?
Yeah, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Suit yourself, here you are.
Thanks, sweetheart. You know me, I love these things. Now yours.
Hideous, thank you very much.
Where did you get this? I thought we lost it.
I found it when I was cleaning out the attic. Actually, it was inside your grandfather's chest. You should maybe take a look inside there. It'll take you back.
I will. Thanks for the gift, Dad.
I had a feeling you'd like it.
Remember the stories he used to tell us?
How can I forget? My favorite one was Paris, because of the occult twist he brought to it. Yours was the one in London, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, romantic and mysterious. There is one story he always avoided telling me, though. The one when he met Grandma. He never would talk about it. Was it not a fond memory?
I'm sure it is, Pumpkin, but he could never talk about it. I think your grandfather lost someone close to him when he met your grandmother, and I guess it was too painful for him to recall.
Where'd he meet Grandma?
He met her in Prague, I believe. Speaking of your grandmother, this year, can you get around to making her special holiday cookies? Please?
I knew that was coming.
Oh, they don't take long to make.
I know, I'll make some, don't worry.
Great. The stuff is already on the counter.
What a surprise. I'm gonna have a look in the attic. Might bring back some good memories.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll be in here.
Bet you will. I want a minibar like that. I wish. Out.
Maybe Dad's trying to send me a message. I'll do them later.
My kitchen's a bit dark.
This might be helpful to get up into the attic.
I could have given you wouldn't let me go upstairs without it.
Ah, yes, the trap door to the attic. I can't reach it. What was the trick to opening that thing again?
It's called the umbrella. Can you still hear the game okay? Damn it. Not quite. I hate these kind of puzzles. Hi! Thank you for the follow. Come on. Well. Bingo. Oh.
Prague, 1929. 2 years had passed since the strange case in Paris. I figured I'd best leave town and come here. Quieter, or so I thought. The case in Paris had stirred my passion for PI work again. I had to let go of my dream of being an artist. It wasn't bringing in as much dough as being a private dick. In all, there were 5 dead and 2 unaccounted for. So far, all the victims were prostitutes. I didn't know if I would take the case. To my surprise, this cop Skalnik had no beef about me snooping around his crime scene. It's very nice of you to let me have a peek. I'm Gustav McPherson. I'm a...
Yes, a private detective. I'm familiar with your work, Mr. McPherson.
I had no idea I was so popular.
I've read about your case in Paris, and the one in London. I'm Inspector Skalnik of the Prague Police.
Is this the 5th victim?
Yes, she is officially. Supposedly, there are 2 missing.
Supposedly?
Yes, well, you know these women. They come and go, often without telling anyone. And then they show up again like they never left. So I don't bother with disappearances.
So you only bother when they turn up like this?
I see.
That's not
We
nice.
have a knight in shining armor. If you want my advice, Mr. McPherson, you'd best return to the usual missing person cases or husband-cheating mysteries. This is a waste of your time.
I think you've just convinced me to take the
I think
case.
you are.
Really, Mr. McPherson?
Possibly.
The press will not even cover this story. No one wants to know about dead prostitutes. If they do write about it, it will be about the killer and the number of bodies and not the actual victims. The pimps care even less. They force their women to work even if there is a killer loose. No one wants to sit at a dinner table and talk about this. There is no glory in this case. Like I said, you should stick with what you know.
Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions?
Not at all.
Were all the victims prostitutes?
Yes,
Is the cause of death the necklace on her neck?
of course it is.
Might be.
So it's not the multiple stab wounds to her chest?
No, well, we aren't really sure.
Does she have any other significant wounds on her body?
Yes, she has scars on her forearms and she is eviscerated.
Eviscerated? I had never seen anything so horrible in my entire life. I'd only heard of horrors like this from the Ripper case in London. Oh my God. Were all the victims like this?
Yes, they were all found like this.
Are all the organs accounted for?
I'm no doctor, Mr. McPherson. I have no idea.
In the other cases, were there missing organs?
Not that I'm aware of.
Who's the coroner?
Emil Corona. He works at the old chapel. He's very... well, I don't want to ruin the surprise. Now it's your turn to share. Maybe you can tell me what you think happened.
I think you're right about the cause of death. That slash across the neck was definitely it. Stabbings to her chest were done before the final blow to the throat. The defensive stab wounds on her arms reinforce this theory. What's bothering me, though, is the lack of blood at the crime scene. This probably indicates that she was murdered somewhere else, not here.
Well, Mr. McPherson, I don't want to be rude, but...
You have work to do, of course. Thanks for sharing. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you, too.
I had a feeling that the cooperation between Skalnik and me had just ended. He was testing me for some reason. I was left to fend for myself.
Bit of a fuck waffle, but... Hey.
Kazimir Stasek. He's been a good source of info on a couple of minor cases I had here in the city. Hello, my friend.
Ah, Mr. McPherson. And how are you this dark evening?
I can't complain. And how's my favorite boy in blue?
Besides my eye and this horrible murder, everything's fine.
You know, isn't it amazing? He sounds like he's not from Prague.
I imagine you don't have anything more to give me?
This time I'm afraid I have nothing for you, my friend. Everyone is more or less at a loss.
You don't mind if I ask you a couple of questions anyway?
Of course not.
We'll be right back. I just need to grab a drink. Hi. That's horrible.
How long has this been going on?
It started about 3 weeks ago. You didn't hear about it until now?
No, I wasn't in town. I just got back. I was working a case outside the city. Someone called me to see if I could come back and help.
Ah, the very beautiful Miss Ida Skalikova, I presume?
Good guess. She's worried for her friends. I told her I'd see what I could do.
Awesome. Okay.
Can you tell me about your new boss?
Inspector Yuri Skalnik. He was given the case and got temporarily assigned to this district. He has a good reputation, but he doesn't share much information with us. He keeps to himself a lot.
What? He doesn't trust you?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he thinks we're incompetent or something.
Maybe. But he'd be stupid to think so.
Why, thank you, my friend.
Were all the victims' bodies dumped?
Yeah, I believe so. But then again, I don't have much information, as I said earlier.
Was there ever an eyewitness?
Nope, never.
That's what bothered me the most. How was the killer getting around the city without being seen?
He's very, 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 very quiet.
How'd you get the shiner?
Shiner?
Your black eye. How'd you get it?
Oh, I arrested a man last night, and for some reason my eye hit this man's very large fist.
Did you get sucker punched?
Well, a little. My partner didn't have time to warn me. Everything happened so fast. I was helping the woman, and I turned around to see if my partner was okay, and wham! Next thing I knew, I was flat-faced on the sidewalk.
And what did the man do to deserve your undivided attention?
He was harassing a young woman. So I asked him to stop, and then things got out of hand. The police are trying to find this animal. We're a little nervous when a man harasses a young woman these days.
That's understandable. Well, I should leave you to your work, and I have to see my client. Thanks for your input.
You're welcome. Be careful.
Will do.
Totally. Now what? Baby.
My Ida. The best gams in all of Eastern Europe. She's my angel and the love of my life. I met her on a small case I was working. She used to dance in the neighborhood cabaret. She was involved with the married man I was following. It was love at first
Why were you
sight.
following a married
Hey,
man?
look at you all dolled up. Hi, sweetheart.
I don't like it when you call me that.
I didn't call you a doll. I said that you were... Never mind, I'm sorry.
Good. Now have you talked to that useless inspector?
Yes, I have, and I didn't get much from the meeting.
Are you going to help us?
Of course I will. Was there really any doubt?
Of course, it's
No,
the point of the
but you
game.
never know. When do you want to settle this, now or later?
No, I don't want money, Ida.
Nonsense. You will accept our money. How much do you charge?
Okay, listen. We'll settle this after the case, all right?
Do you promise? Because we'll feel insulted if you don't accept our money.
What was I supposed to do? Take money off these women? That's the last thing I wanted to do. Yes, I promise. I will charge you at the end of the case. Yeah, right. What was her name?
Who?
The victim's name?
Oh, her name was Frantiska.
That name I've heard
Were you close to her?
Not as much as Milena, but yes, I knew her.
Did she ever talk about a regular client or someone special?
Not that I know of.
Do you think Milena can answer a few questions?
I guess. Let me ask her. Milena?
Yes?
This is my friend,
I
the
didn't
one
hear
I
a
told
snip.
you about. He's here to help us catch the man responsible. Do you think he can ask you some questions about Frantiska?
Okay.
I'll wait for you up the stairs,
Perfect.
okay?
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Camera 1. Why do I keep switching my camera?
Hello, Milena. My name's Gus McPherson. I'm here to help stop this from ever happening again.
I thank you, sir. Not a lot of people would help women like us.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Frantiska?
No, that's fine.
How long have you known Frantiska?
Well, I've known her for a long time. We met in the orphanage when we were just little girls. Her parents had died in a terrible accident. We became very close. We both left the orphanage never to return. We never liked as sisters. Ever since we left, we tried to survive on the streets, even changing cities. But we kept coming back here.
Did she ever talk about someone new or special?
No. It was not her style. Frantiska would rarely take new clients. She had regulars and enough to allow her to survive. She would only take complete strangers if she absolutely needed to. Apollina is more like that. She always has a new rich client.
Did she ever have a client that had been violent with her?
No. She only had clients she trusted.
How about you? Have you had any trouble with any of your clients?
No, I'm like Frantiska. I have only regular
No, come on.
clients. If I'm on the streets, it's because I'm keeping my friends company.
Were you close to any of the other victims?
Well, there is one that was a common friend to Frantiska and me. Her name was Anezka. No one's found her. She just disappeared one day. We honestly don't know what
Agnieszka.
happened to her. I knew the others only on a professional level.
Did Anezka ever complain about any clients before she disappeared? Or did she ever talk about leaving?
Well, we all talk about leaving. Who wants to live their life like this? But she never complained about anything. Anezka was like Apollina.
What's
She took
everyone
on
been
many
up to today?
clients. She left town a lot, but always came back with a broken heart. I hope she did find someone and left this place.
Where can I find this Apollina?
She usually works the park. Rare are the girls who are allowed to enter it. She's very protective of her territory. That's what she calls it, anyway. Frantiska and me were allowed in because Apollina knew we didn't take strangers and pretty much had our own regulars. Anezka was Apollina's good friend, so she was allowed too. So we all kept each other company in the park. Maybe Apollina knows where Inesca is. I don't know.
Well, thank you for answering my questions. It was a pleasure to meet you, even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Mr. McPherson. I thank you for trying to help us.
Trying? I haven't even started yet. If I have any more questions, how may I contact you?
Usually in the park.
Again, thank you. Ida's an angel on Earth. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. I truly believe she doesn't have an angry bone in her body, even with the difficult childhood she had. A stepfather who molested her on a regular basis. Ida is always positive, and she's always willing to help the people who surround her. That's why she hired me to try and help.
Timeline-wise,
she has an undying optimism about life in general, and I love her for it. Hey.
How is she?
Was like 6:40.
She's okay, I guess, under the circumstances.
I'll go talk to her after.
Tell me, where can I find Emil Corona?
Who's he?
He's the coroner working the case. I need to ask him a few questions. Skalnik said he worked in an old chapel. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I'll mark it on a map.
I don't need a map. Just tell me where it is.
What is it with men and directions? Take this map, it'll help you. I marked the location of the old chapel. It's not far from here.
Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. How have you been? I mean, are you feeling better?
Yes, a little. It's not as bad as when you left for your case.
Did you go see the doctor?
No.
Ida, go see him. It might be serious. I'm no doctor, but throwing up every day is not normal. Go see him.
Okay, I'll go see him. I don't throw up every day, you know. You always exaggerate.
Yes, okay. But go see him as soon as possible. Okay. I have to see this Corona. I want you to stay off the streets as much as possible. Never walk around alone.
Yes, I know you've told me 100 times. I am careful.
Okay, I'll ease up on you. You be careful.
I will. Now go.
I really should pay more attention. Go where? Oh, the chapel. Meeny, miny, that one.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post?
Well, you told me to.
Never mind. Do you have any news, at least?
Yeah, the American is talking to the girl's boss.
So, he thinks he can move in on my women, huh? Well, my friend, if you ever see him, you may explain things to him.
Explain what?
Use that brute force of yours, you idiot!
Okay, boss.
I truly miss your brother. He was the smart one.
Yeah, I miss him too. Why can't we get him out?
Because I'd probably get arrested too, you moron! That's all Skalnik wants anyways. I have a feeling he will blame me for all these murders. Why am I telling you this? Go back to your post. You see the American, you can rough him up.
Okay, boss.
I better steer clear of the big guy. The scrawny-looking guy was probably Ottokar Kubina. Who can forget that name? Anyways, he was the pimp of the neighborhood.
He's a pimp?
He worked out of this little lingerie
She's
shop,
2'6".
which acted as a front, of course. He owned a couple of joints in the district, including the cabaret where Ida used to work. I think he never forgave me for stealing Ida from that dive.
Should go and knock on the door.
I better straighten things out with him later. I have other things to do.
Wimp. That wasn't just me, was it? There was a guy who popped up in the corner over there.
Why, hello there. Nice night for a walk, isn't it?
It's a little too German expressionist for my taste, but I guess one could appreciate it.
Need some company?
You must be Apollina, right?
Yes. You've heard of me.
Do you know Anezka?
No.
Yes. Do you want both of us at the same time?
Oh, didn't she?
Do you know where she is?
Barking up the wrong tree
No,
there,
I
huh?
haven't seen her in a while.
When was the last time you saw her?
Hey, do you want Anezka or me? Are you a cop or something? If so, I'll be very disappointed.
Not exactly. I'm a detective. I was hired by some of your friends.
What friends?
That doesn't surprise me.
You must know Ida, Milena, and the late Frantiska.
Yes, I do, and they are most certainly not my friends.
And you're not afraid for your own safety.
I have all the protection I need from Roman.
Don't you care that some people you know are dying?
Actually, no. More business for me. We are just whores to the police anyway. Besides, I have all the protection I need from Roman. Now, would you kindly fuck off? You're scaring potential customers away.
Sure, whatever.
Bit of a bitch, really. Ow. That hurt my eyes. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just moving something out of the way. Okay. Okay, so he has a fit. And
I like
does
this
nothing.
statue. It reminds me of Ida.
I wonder if he's like Matthew Lillard in 13 Ghosts. Has these funny ass visions. I don't know, there's nothing to do. He's telling me to use something. Nothing there to use. Oh. Oh. Been there, been there. I love what you've done with the place. Pity.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. This place had the metallic smell of blood and the stench of rotting flesh. This old chapel had been converted into an autopsy room. Now blood dyed its floor. Hello, Mr. Corona. My name's Gus McPherson. I'm a detective that was hired to help my client. Hello? Sir? Hello?
Huh? What are you doing here? I thought I'd locked the door. So where is my cone?
Gotta love old games ported to new consoles.
What are you trying to do? Give me a heart attack?
Sorry, Mr. Corona.
Who are you and how do you know my name?
Like I said earlier, I'm Detective McPherson. Inspector Skalnick told me that I could ask you a few questions.
If Skalnick says it's okay, then it's okay.
Can you walk me through your observations of this victim?
Okay. The cause of death is like the others. The cut to the throat.
It can't be the multiple stab wounds or the evisceration itself?
Camera 1.
No, I'm pretty sure of that.
I need to change that voice command.
What makes you so sure?
The one before her. The one we found in the park. She was killed in the same spot she was found. It was clear that it was the wound to her throat that killed her. The rest was probably done after.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Because not much blood was coming from the other wounds. The heart was still beating when the throat was cut. I could tell by the amount of blood that had poured from the throat wound.
Charming.
So you weren't sure about the cause of death until you saw the victim in the park?
Well, I had my doubts, but when I saw her, yes, she made things more clear.
And the same killer would use the same brutal techniques.
Precisely.
Precisement.
Does the victim in the park have any other differences from the rest of the victims?
Yes, the cut to her neck indicates an attack from behind. The rest, including this one, were attacked from the front. If only I had the other body, I could show you the difference.
That's okay. Really, I trust your judgment.
I don't.
You don't have the body, but maybe you have a file on the victim from the park?
Sure. The man who was supposed to come and get the file never showed up.
What man?
Skalnick's errand boy. He comes to get the files I make for each victim. He still hasn't come to get the one from the park.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll take Inspector Skalnick's file if you don't mind.
No, I don't really care.
That's fair.
Where do you keep your files?
In my safe over there. I could never remember my combination, so I wrote it on a piece of paper. I think I lost it somewhere.
What happened to your hearing, if you don't mind my asking?
It happened in the Great War. I was a medical aide. I would get the wounded from the trenches to the temporary hospital. One day we saw a wounded soldier in no man's land. We rushed to him, and a mortar shell exploded on my partner. I survived, but with hardly any hearing left.
So that's where you got your experience?
Yeah, mostly. Ironically, the war ended 3 weeks after the shell exploded.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
That cannot be good for his back.
I hate this part of my job.
I bet you do. Seven, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5, 3, 6.
These were installed recently.
You don't say. Seven, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5, 3, 6. Are we going off angles, lines? 1, 2. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put that in the right place. 7, 4, 8. just easier counting when it's down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6. I know that can't be right. That's gotta be that. One, two, three. 5, 3, 6. Am I missing something? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Boink. Because I know how annoying it is popping back in and out of the menus. I can't be off the lines because that one's got 3. So is this one. It has to be angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Can't be right then. 2, 3, 6. That one's got 6 as well. So it gives me any clues on the back of it. It's got a combination, obviously. Any ideas? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't be 2 6s. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5, 3, 6. No, me neither. can't be. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's got 5 lines. Unless it's plainly just as simple as that's a number 7. 7. Thought of before. Look, 8. 2, 1, 5, 3, 6. 2. 1. 5. 3. That does not look like a number 6.
She was the only victim that had been attacked on the spot in the park. Maybe the police had overlooked something. I had to go see for myself.
What was that? That was a picture of that park I was at before.
Stay away from women!
Sorry, Mac. I like women too much.
I woke up with a splitting headache. It wasn't the first time my smart-ass mouth got me in trouble.
I can relate to that. Fuck. That doesn't really help though.
I like this statue. It reminds me of Ida. I like this statue. It
Yes,
reminds me of Ida. In the sunlight, this place would be even more depressing.
Actually discernible differences. Aside from it being very crappy photograph. picture. Oh. My bad.
I don't see anything unusual.
Well, you wouldn't.
I like this statue. It reminds me of Ida. I don't see anything unusual.
You wouldn't. That is not where I clicked.
I don't see anything unusual.
Usually magpies that are the thieves.
Oh my. Has my friend here stolen this from you?
He has, yes.
I cannot help but be embarrassed. You see, I taught him to retrieve shiny objects for me, and he does so remarkably well, don't you think?
Yes, he does.
Being a coachman in an industrialized world is not quite what it used to be.
Who are you?
On good days, as I mentioned earlier, I work as a coachman for the odd tourist or for the prostitutes who want to make their way through the city at a bargain price. On not-so-good days, my friend, whom you've already met, becomes a thief to help me make ends meet. On bad days, I'm merely reduced to being a homeless bum.
So you know some of the prostitutes around here?
Yes, I do. I've driven them here and there through the city streets. They hire me or their clients hire me, either because I'm cheaper than a taxi or they appreciate the rustic look.
Jack the Ripper much?
Do you know any personally?
I knew one personally. On certain occasions, we would exchange pleasantries, but most of the time I would just drive. She was very young to be doing what those animals wanted. Her name was Vladana. She was only 16 years old.
She was?
Yes, I haven't seen her in a long time. I fear the worst.
You said her name was Vladana. Are you sure it's not Inezka?
Very sure. Vladana reminded me of a girl I once knew as a young man.
You must surely know about the murders.
Indeed I do. Anyone who lives in this district knows. That is why I fear for Vladana's well-being. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Who are you, and why are you so interested in the local problems?
I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Gus McPherson. I'm a private investigator hired by the prostitutes to help stop the murders. They are, for obvious reasons, worried about the situation and have no confidence in the police's competence.
Admirable, Mr. McPherson. Admirable indeed. I have to admit that I have lost all hope in humanity. The things I have seen during my miserable life. You, Mr. McPherson, have restored my faith. Tell me, is it true? Is there a new one that washed up on the shore of the river?
She didn't wash up. Never mind, that's not important. Unfortunately, yes, there is.
Did you see her?
Yes, I did. Don't worry, my friend. Her name wasn't Vladana. She was known as Frantiska.
Thank you, Mr. McPherson. You've reassured me. You said that the body did not wash up on the shore.
No, she didn't. She was, forgive the expression, dumped there.
How is this possible? There is only one way a man can travel throughout the city without being seen, Mr. McPherson.
The sewers.
Precisely. He is using them to move back and forth, limiting the possibility of witnesses. I've stumbled on a few underground passages in this city, but I never found any in this neck of the woods. Maybe you should start looking for some. It would certainly help you in your investigation.
Have you talked to the police about your theory?
Yes, I have. But who listens to a homeless bum? Especially not one who outwits the inspector. That Inspector Skolnick is quite a unique individual.
Unique, huh? Is that Latin for asshole? Where are you from, sir? If you don't mind my asking.
I'm from all over Europe, it seems, sometimes. I usually don't stay in one spot for very long, but I've stayed here for a while now. My legs don't allow me to travel very far, I'm afraid. But to answer your question, I'm from London, England.
Project Jack the Ripper.
Come now. You used to be a detective, or a cop even, right?
I'm a simple coachman and wish to remain that. I ask you to no longer continue in this line of questioning. Please, out of genuine courtesy.
Very well. Is there anything else you can tell me that might help me in my investigation?
I'm afraid not, Mr. McPherson. Only that little theory of mine. I'm only a coachman trying to survive, and this little fellow helps me.
Speaking of which, may I have that ring back?
Dear me, of course.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
It's quite all right.
Gus?
Ida, what are you doing here?
I found something that might help you.
Weren't you supposed to see the doctor? Ida, please don't do this.
Do what?
Help,
Why can't I help you?
because it's dangerous. Don't you know there's a seriously deranged man roaming the streets, preying on women?
Oh, I can handle myself.
I don't doubt that for a second.
but I'd like to know that you're somewhere safe so I can concentrate on the case and not worry about you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What have you found out?
Oh, it's really good. I was asking a few questions of some of the women. Anyway, one of them admitted that she'd heard that one of the victims survived an attack and was hiding in the scrapyard.
That's great, but how reliable is the source?
I have to admit it's only a rumor, but isn't it worth taking a look?
Yes, it is.
Be careful.
I will. Stay off the streets, but first go see the doctor.
Yes, I will.
I'll see you later. And Ida,
Yes?
thanks for the info.
You're welcome, and I love you too.
Good programming. It's like the old Resident Evil.
Uh-oh. I'm out of here. What kind of a moron parks there?
No.
Hey, Kubina, open up. We need to talk.
What do you want?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
About?
First off, I'd like to clear the air between us. I'm not after your girls. I'm just trying to find the killer, and that's all.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do.
Well, I don't. Everyone wants something. Just stay out of my business, McPherson.
Yes, I do want something from you, but it's not your girls.
I'm listening.
Let's exchange favors. I'll do something for you so you can see I'm on the level with you. In return, all you have to do is tell that ape that's working for you to leave me alone.
Actually, there is something you could do for me, McPherson.
I thought so. The gorilla's brother is locked up, isn't he?
Yes. Roman is a good resource and is the girl's main protection. Without him, let's just say, if you can spring him out of jail, I'll tell the gorilla to leave you alone.
Why'd he get arrested?
It was some sort of incident with the police. He supposedly punched one, I heard.
So, we have a deal then?
Wait, not so fast. Why do you want Peter off your back?
I need to talk to the person he's protecting.
Ah, Vladana?
So she really exists?
Yes, she does. Spring Roman from jail, and I will let you talk to her.
To be quite honest, I figured you'd be more difficult to convince.
McPherson, we both win if you get this killer off the streets. When you catch him, business will return to normal. Now go! You're wasting time.
Such a charming guy.
Hello again, my friend.
Ah, Mr. McPherson. What brings you here this fine evening?
Well, I need a favor.
I thought so. What can I do to help?
I need you to be on the level with me about the Shiner.
What do you mean?
Come on, Kaz. What really happened?
Why do you ask?
The man you arrested yesterday, is he the same man that protects Otakar's girls?
Yeah, he is.
I thought so. I need this man free, because I can get precious information on the case. Can you help me?
Yeah, I can help you. But I'd have to ask a favor in return.
I would have been insulted if you didn't ask. What can I do to help?
Well, it's sort of embarrassing.
You can trust me. It's about the Black Eye, isn't it?
Yeah. The night I arrested Roman, I noticed something missing. My medal was gone.
You have a medal?
Yeah, I got a medal for bravery. I saved some children from the fire that happened a couple of weeks ago.
Attaboy. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, I noticed my medal was gone, so I went back to see Apollina.
Camera 1. Must be something the game's saying.
Why'd you go see her?
Well,
Never mind, I gotcha.
She stole it from me. I have no idea why. Maybe she needs the money, but I need that medal back. My wife is getting suspicious about it. It's my pride and joy, and saying I forgot it at the office just won't be good enough when I go home. Please, get it back for me. I love my wife and kids. I don't want to lose them over something so stupid.
Relax, my friend. I got you covered. I'll get that medal of yours. Just make sure that you can free Roman for me when I return.
Thank you, my friend.
I'll see you later.
And no, just need to take a quick break. Be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Demi Lovato. Join me on this week's episode of
Okay. Right, let's go see this Apollina.
I never figured out what that was.
What if you could control the web with your mind? What if telekinesis was real? An interface for the same exact CSS properties used by the world's top designers and developers. What if you could learn to build and launch entire sites?
Oh, you again. Stop wasting my time.
Wait a second, will you?
You are truly annoying.
I have information for you. It's about
Talk
Roman.
about yourself, bitch.
Interested?
What is it?
First of all, you're gonna have to give me the medal you stole from Stasek.
Why the hell would I want to do that?
So you admit it. You did steal his medal.
Yes, I did. That son of a bitch didn't pay me, so yeah, I stole his precious medal. Just because he's a cop, he can hump me and leave me without paying? Hell no, not me.
Okay, so what happened?
He came to see me when he finally realized that I had it. He started grabbing me and threatened to arrest me. Roman happened to be walking by and he broke up the commotion. He ordered me to go home, so I left.
Well, let me finish the story for you. He got arrested for punching Stasek in the face. Now Roman is in jail.
So, what do you want from me?
I need that medal. Stasek is willing to let Roman out if I get his medal back. Get it?
Of course I do.
Okay, listen, everybody wins here. Roman gets out, Stasek gets his medal back, and you...
And I get screwed for free.
Look, I'll pay you what he owes you, okay?
It's not the money. Here, just take the damn thing and get out of here.
Good evening,
Good
Milena.
job, girl.
Hello, Mr. McPherson.
I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Thank you.
If you don't mind me saying so, I really don't think you should be working right now. It's too dangerous.
Well, I'm not working. I'm sort of keeping an eye on Apollina. She leaves with a weirdo. I'll follow them.
That's very kind of you.
Smart.
But how can you tell when a client is weird?
Trust me, I can tell.
Okay, well, I won't distract you any longer.
Ida's a very lucky woman.
Good evening, Miss Milena.
Shepherds of the sheep. Let's get the flock out of here.
Here you are, my friend, as promised.
Ah, thank you.
How about your end of the deal?
I'll be right back. Here you are, your new friend, Mr. McPherson.
Who are you?
Let's just say I know your boss. He's waiting for you at his shop. I'll meet you there later.
Well, thanks for springing me, mister.
You're welcome. Well, that concludes our agreement. Thanks a lot, Kaz.
You're welcome.
I've got loads of retro games. But is there any particular games anybody would like to see stream?
So, go tell your brother it's okay if McPherson goes to see her.
Okay, boss.
Well, McPherson, looks like you held up your end of our agreement. I'm sending Roman to talk to his brother, which will conclude my end of the deal.
Thank you for getting me out of there.
You're welcome.
I'll see you soon.
Play whatever I like.
And now, I've just honored my part of the bargain. You may speak with Vladana anytime.
I misjudged you, Kabina.
No, I don't think so. I have my reasons to protect this girl. Here, before you leave, this might come in handy.
Backpacks?
Thanks. You sure you're not a nice guy after all?
No, I'm not. Now get out of here.
Pretty much an asshole.
You're into something new, and you want to get good at it. Like, really good. YouTube.
Come here, my friend!
You can study back to back to back without ads.
Okay.
You can download videos.
Please.
keep learning.
Can't breathe.
Let go of him, Peter! You're hurting him! I wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Then just say thank you! Thank you.
Again, you're welcome, my very large friend.
Gustav, wait! I want to show you something. Stand here and don't cross this line here. Oh, no, not this again. He always does this with the new guys. So don't move, okay?
What's going on? Hey guys, I just want to talk to the girl.
He only likes raw meat. I gotcha!
Uh-oh. Oh, that's good though.
The crane seems to be locked.
What are yours? Ball cutters. Always coming home. Why did I do that? That's completely wrong. That's what I meant. camera on this keeps screwing up Riley.
These crates are chained together. I'll need something stronger than my teeth to cut through this.
You don't say.
Your personal guide to the world of country. Sign up for YouTube Music Premium and get 1 free month.
I've been streaming for 2 hours already. That's wrong, isn't it? Fucking I know.
Who's there?
I'm Gus McPherson, PI. You must be Vladan.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi, sweetie. Am I bothering you?
Not at all. I was just reading something and I guess I really got into it.
Do you want me to call you back?
Really, it's okay. What's up? You don't sound too good.
I called her.
Oh, Samantha?
Yes. I need to talk.
I'll be right there. Where can I pick you up?
At work. Just come down to the morgue. I still have a little work to do before we go.
Okay, you take care.
Everybody,
I'll
it's
see you
Demi
soon.
Lovato.
Bye.
Join me on this week's episode of Release. Watch now, only on YouTube.
On a distant planet, somewhere in the cosmos, we exist in cyberspace. We've been transported to the future. We're dealing with forces beyond our control. You will be terminated.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart.
Did you ever read any of Granddad's memoirs?
I've read some of them, yes. Did you find something interesting?
Yes, I found his memoir from one of his cases.
Oh, really? Which one?
It's the one in Prague. Did you ever read that one, Dad?
You know, sweetheart, some things are better kept buried.
Dad, answer the question.
No, I never read it. I asked him once about what happened in Prague, and I could tell it was a very painful memory, even though he did his best to hide it. After seeing his expression, I never wanted to know what happened there.
Did you ever ask Grandma about it?
No, I didn't bother either. Like I said before, some things are better left buried.
Did you know about Grandma?
Yes, I did.
History.
Where are you going with this?
Dad, I wasn't judging. I just wanted to know if you knew.
Weren't you going somewhere?
Dad, I was going to meet Claire.
Ah, Agent Claire Ashby. She's one of the best in her line of work. I always love it when she's on the stand. I hope everything is okay with her.
Yes, she's just having a hard time talking to her daughter. I better get going, Dad.
Okay, Pumpkin. Victoria, I'm sorry.
No, Dad. I'm the one who should be sorry. I shouldn't have gone there.
It's okay, sweetheart. Sometimes I forget. It's your job to ask questions.
I'll be back soon.
Okay, take care.
She stopped to take her shoes off on the way in, but took no time at all putting them on the way out. Yep.
What the?
Ew.
Sweetie! What the hell are you doing?
Me? I thought you'd.
Oh my god. Go look at the security cameras.
Screw it, it never works anyways. Hey.
Hey, are you okay? What happened?
Yeah, I'm okay. I ran after him. Son of a bitch got away.
Well, the important thing is that you're okay.
So, what happened on your end?
I never thought my own lab would become a crime scene. The suspect left this, a photo of a young woman, and wrote "Next" on the back. I need to send this to the lab for further analysis.
Where was it?
He put it inside her. He tore the stitches open just below the sternum and slipped it inside.
Do the others know?
Yes, I called upstairs and Todd answered. I told him what I know. He's expecting you, and he didn't sound too happy.
I can imagine. Hey, about...
Forget it. It can wait.
Are you sure? Hey, Browning can wait.
Really, sweetie, it's okay. Go.
Okay, going upstairs to deal with Todd.
Okay, I'll fix the mess down here. I'll tell you if anything turns up.
Hey everybody, it's Demi Lovato. Join me on this week's episode of Released. Watch now, only on YouTube.
Hello?
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi, Richard.
You left the gallery in a rush and you never called back, so I got a little worried. Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry about that. It's just we found another victim and some really weird stuff is going on.
Oh, God. How are you holding up?
I'm very tired. I'm in dire need of unwinding, like we did 2 nights ago.
True, that was very relaxing. I have an idea. Come down here and I can show you the new exhibit, and after we can go unwind.
Very tempting, but I have to decline.
Oh, why?
Well, I have to go get yelled at by my boss. Anyways, why are you so excited about this exhibit? I've never seen you so into your work.
Oh, it's because I sort of discovered this artist. Actually, it wasn't just me. Some people from the University of Chicago's Fine Arts Department helped a little. We discovered him at an auction. He's from LA, but originally from Chicago. His name is Mark Ackerman.
This guy sounds like
the
a
department
lot
and
of
I
fun.
purchased most of his pieces, but we're still looking for some. Anyway, we got enough to make an exhibit.
Richard, I'm sorry. I really have to go.
Oh, sorry. You know how I get started.
Yes, I do. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, honey. You be careful now.
I will. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, I know.
What the hell is going on? What's this I hear about suspects breaking into the morgue? Agent McPherson and Detective Miller, I want to see you both in my office, now! And while you're at it, one of you can get me a cup of coffee.
Get your own fucking coffee.
Victoria, can you...
Don't sweat it, Miller. I'll cover you. Anyways, you have the report to finish. I'll even get his damn coffee.
Next on Chicago Vice, Agent McPherson gets the boss a coffee.
Miller, don't make this any harder than it already is.
By the way, I have some good news. Come and see me after.
Can you give me a preview?
It's about the data correlation. I think we might have something.
You didn't tell.
No, I wanted to check with you first.
Okay, I'll see you after.
Playlists, so you can conquer the workday. Upgrade to YouTube Music Premium. Uninterrupted music dedicated to you. Try 1 month free.
That won't work. I have no use for napkins.
Come on, make me a coffee.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
In what new way have I pissed you off this time?
I distinctly remember asking for both you and Miller. Ugh, never mind. I just hope you haven't forgotten that he is your partner.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Now tell me what happened tonight.
The perp entered, I assume, through the garage.
Claire already filled me in. I want to know what happened outside.
I pursued the perp with the 4x4 into the alleyway. He climbed up a fire escape to the rooftop. When I got up there, he gave me a surprise blow to the shoulder with a 2x4. He got away through the other fire escape.
Shots fired?
Yes, one.
Any leads so far in the case?
Besides what the next victim looks like? No, not really.
We're not sure of that. Claire is running it through the database to see if we get a hit.
Is that it? Because I'd like to get back to work now.
Consider yourself on probation.
What? Why?
I've seen it before. Agents get too involved in their case and lose it.
I'm losing it now? I think you're just pissed because we look like schmucks on the news. It's all about image, isn't it?
No, this is about your recent behavior. I'm worried about the progress of the case, and I think you need a break.
This is bullshit.
You're only proving my point.
You know, Browning? I usually get kissed before I get fucked.
Hey everybody, it's Demi Lovato. Join me on this week's episode of Released. Watch now, only on YouTube.
So, is everything okay?
Not really. I'm on probation and he'll probably take over the case.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt.
Hey, so what happened downstairs?
We think the killer broke into the morgue and left us a picture of the next victim.
You're kidding, right?
I kid you not. Bold SOB, I'll give him that. You should go down and take a look at the picture. Claire needs to do a few tests on it and send it off to the labs. What's this big lead you were telling me about?
I did what you asked. I correlated the info on victims 4 and 5. I got something, but it may be nothing.
Try me.
You've said that the last 2 victims probably knew our perp because he covered their face. Well, I got a name that's common to both victims. A Vaclav Kolar. Also, I tried linking this guy to victims 1, 2, and 3, but no go.
How did you get the name Vaclav Kolar?
I read Claire's report on the 5th victim. In it, she added a picture that was found in the victim's purse. On the picture, there was the victim, a girl, and a guy. The guy reminded me of someone. He's actually one of the people I interviewed for the 4th murder. He was her tutor at the university. I went back to read my own report, and it's the same guy. I'm sure of it.
Any relationship between the 4th and 5th victims?
As far as I can tell, they didn't know each other, but they had this guy in common. Maybe he deserves a second interview?
Definitely. I'll go alone. He's seen you before, so it might make things go smoother, make him less nervous.
Do you think it's safe to go down there?
Sure it is.
Okay, I'll go have a look.
Okay, and I'll give Kolar a visit.
I sent the address to your 4x4's Navcom. If I have the chance, I'll go interview the latest victim's friends. Maybe I can talk to the other girl on the photo.
Good idea.
Oh, wrong one. It was meant to be B1, not B2.
Discover new music every Friday with YouTube Music's released playlist. bringing you the latest hits and music videos from your favorite artists.
What does that one mean?
Who is it?
Agent McPherson, FBI. I have a few questions I'd like to ask you, if you have the time.
I have time for the pretty agent.
May I come in?
Sure.
Geez, sorry I asked.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay.
Look like a tired emoji or something.
Did you know a Natalie Kenworth?
Yes, I did.
So I imagine you also know that she was murdered about a month ago.
Yes, and I already talked to a police officer about her.
Yeah, I know, but I would appreciate if you could remind me. How did you know her? Friend? Just a classmate? Were you intimate?
I was her tutor. She was studying in criminology, and I was helping her with some of her classes. She came here often.
Do you know Cynthia Woods?
Cynthia Woods? No, I don't think so.
Are you sure? Maybe a photo would help.
Oh, yes, I have seen her before. She's my neighbor's friend. I saw her at a party. That picture was taken there.
So you're not close to Cynthia?
No, she's more my neighbor's friend. I think I saw her twice in all, at the party and once in the hallway. Why?
She was found brutally murdered in an abandoned apartment building.
You don't think that... Hey, I'm always in here working on my thesis. I never go out. I went to Mia's party because she invited me. I think she invited me so I wouldn't complain about the noise.
Get up and stretch my legs.
Mia's the other girl in the picture?
Yes, she's my neighbor.
Your thesis, what's the subject?
I'm doing it on a serial murder case called the Perlovka Ripper. It happened in the late 20s.
Well, you don't say.
Are you familiar with the case?
You could say that, yes. A student in criminology, huh? Did you ever get Professor Pratt?
No, but I know him. I've had several conversations about weird, unsolved cases.
Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Sure, I'll even print you up a copy.
Does he still have bad BO?
BO?
Body odor. In other words, he stinks.
Yes, he still does.
Okay, can I have the copy now?
Sure, I'll be right back.
Now's my chance. I should swipe something to get prints.
That's evidence acquired on the false
This will do nicely.
Here you are.
Thanks a lot. I'll be sure to read it.
I'd really appreciate your input if you ever have the time.
Will do. You're not planning on leaving the country?
No.
Fine. Thanks for your cooperation, and I'll keep in touch. Hello?
Hey, it's me.
What's up?
Nothing much. I was just calling to say I was on my way to visit Victim 5's roommate. Maybe she can tell us more about Vaclav and the other girl in the picture.
No need, I know who she is. She's Vaclav's neighbor. Actually, I just finished the interview.
How did it go?
He's harmless. Anyways, he doesn't fit the profile. But I did nick a little something with Prince. I'm taking it over to Claire for comparisons.
Great idea, but we can't use it though if he checks out.
I know. Call me if you get anything interesting out of the roommate.
Will do. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That elevator seems to take a lot longer than the first time.
Hi, Claire.
Hey.
Can you check this bottle out for prints and compare them to the partials you got on victims 4 and 5? I don't think we'll hit anything, but I'm curious.
Curiosity killed the cat.
But a cat has 9 lives.
Let's stop the cliches before someone gets shot. Can you at least extract the prints for me? Once extracted, the computer can compare the partials.
Sure. Remind me where the stuff is?
The powder's upstairs on my desk near the plastifying machine, along with the brush and lifting tape. When you're done, just give me the print and I'll handle the rest down here.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Apparently only 4 people work in this building. Well, I've been playing for 2.5 hours so far, TG. I have no idea how far I am in.
It's a paper cutter. I can't use that here. I can't use that here.
Oops. Alright.
I can't just use the brush.
You've already used
That won't work.
bloody powder.
I can't just use the brush. I can't use that here. I can't use that here. A plastifier. This little machine can be very practical. I can't use that here. That won't work. This will do nicely for prints. A plastifier. This little machine can be very practical.
Do I need to plastify the print?
That won't work.
No, I don't. Good enough. 5 followers and viewers. Get alive. That's against the T's and C's.
I'm all done with the prints.
I'll have the results soon. Where are you off to now?
Back to my dad's. I've got some reading to do.
Well, okay. I'll call you if I get something.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hi, Dad.
When do you think you can do those cookies?
Oh, geez. Sorry, Dad, I forgot. I have time now.
Oh, it's okay.
It's not a problem, Dad. A promise is a promise.
One cup of love, half a cup, blah, blah, blah. Butter. Sugar. Oh. Which one's a teaspoon? Well, I'd always go a teaspoon of cinnamon because it's overpowering. Molasses does not sound like liquid when you pour it. Oops.
This tastes right. Dad, the cookies are in the oven.
I want cookies. Ugh.
The poor kid was badly scarred. The killer stabbed her 7 times before she finally escaped to the streets. Otakar's boy Roman found her and brought her here. She's only 16, for God's sake. I promised her that I'd help her in any way I could if she would help me find the killer. So she opened up and told me her story. Can I keep this?
Yes.
I'm Gustav McPherson. I'm a private eye hired to help find and arrest the person who attacked you.
I'm Vladana Tominova. I haven't said that in a long time. I'm usually just Vladana.
Do you feel up to a few questions? I can always come back later.
No, that's okay. You can ask me questions if you wish, but I'm afraid I won't be much help.
But on that note, two hours and 41 minutes later, I think I've had enough for one day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follows. And I'll see you next time. Close this game off.
So I saw on your profile.
If there's any games anyone would like to see streamed, bear them in mind for next time. And just let me know. Yeah, you never know, TG, you might catch the stream next time. If not, I'll let you know. You too, TG. See you next time.